So check this out, you guys. It is such a cool thing, brand new. We've had a lot of different flashlights over the years and a lot of different gadgety types of things, but we've never had one that is so comprehensive and versatile. You are getting a patented 3 flashlight in one system. You are getting so much. You're getting the ability to use that little flexible or gooseneck, there you see it, to get into under the hood, or maybe you've dropped something. There's a magnetic feature that you can go ahead and capture the ring or something that might have fallen into a smaller space like this. And so there's a light at the end of that flexible nozzle, or a little bit of an extension hose. And then we also give you a floodlight with it, as well as a traditional flashlight. And they're packaged in these great little, I mean, it's like a little portable briefcase that keeps all of your gadgets in one place. So now, no matter what you've got to deal with, we've got the flashlight for it. This is so easy to use. It's an interchangeable head system. We'll show that to you. Most importantly, take a look at these final colors. We've got them in red, we have blue, and we have them in green. It is one of the coolest gift ideas. It's got the magnetic base, a flexible magnetic snake light. The light becomes your one-stop solution for any kind of illumination projects. You can find the screw that you dropped under the fridge. You're just walking the dog and you need a flashlight. You've got that for you too. So it's a really cool concept, and all of it today is $34.99. Free shipping and handling. Wow, this is really, really a good one. This is such a good gift for people that are so hard to buy for. I'm going to introduce you to our friend Bobby Milliken's joining us tonight to show us. He literally is going to illuminate our lives tonight. Is that too much pressure?
No, I like that. I'm gonna bring light to the people. Let it shine, let it shine.
Let it shine.
I'm so excited because this is it. This is our final presentation that I'm aware of.
10,000 gone.
We've been so busy all day long, and you cannot find this anywhere else. This is it, right here, exclusively to HSN. It's called the One Clik. It is a changeable flashlight. I say flashlight hesitantly because it's like a flashlight on steroids, because you're gonna get 3 different heads. Let me show you how easy it is. You ready?
Yep.
This is your power base right here. So this is what is gonna control and give the power to all 3 different heads. So I'm gonna turn it to the side, and I'm gonna start with the flashlight. All I do is click it in, and there instantly you can see I've just turned it into the first item, which is a full-blown, very powerful flashlight. I'm gonna pull back the lock ring. Okay, is that easy? 1 click off. 1 click on. Did you see that? Now I've got the Flexi snake light out. So I've just changed it from the flashlight to the Flexi. I'm gonna pull that lock ring back, 1 click off. Now I'm gonna go to my final one, the flood. I don't wanna look directly at it, I'll show it to you, but it is very bright. It is bright. And I even have it on the lowest setting. Ready? Ooh. That's the brightest setting. What's neat about this is don't look at the light, Callie, because it's gonna blind you, but I'm gonna do a 360.
Okay.
I'm turning it 360. I wanna show you, it turns 360 like this. I was turning it manually, like what am I thinking? There you go. And this has a hook, so this is beautiful to hang, but watch this, I'm not done. It has a magnet, ready?
That's my favorite part.
Boom, it has a magnet on that end, and watch this, I'll put the Flexi back on. It has a magnet on this end. So I know there's a bolt here, you ready for this? See this bolt, I'm gonna put it right here.
Okay.
Ready? Boom.
See, that's so cool to me.
So now you can pick up those smaller things. So I'm gonna hand it over to you, and I'm gonna ask them to put the lights down. I'm gonna show the beam in the dark.
Okay, because it's really a bright light. Thank you. Yes, we're gonna do that. I love that it's got the magnetic ending, because you can clamp it onto a toolbox like this. Could be on a circuit breaker. It could be under the hood. It could be anything that's metal. Look at how much illumination there is. That's a beam of light. Holy smokes, that's like all the way across a field. It's like up at my grandparents' farm. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. So when lights come down, when we come back, I'm gonna show you. This video, by the way, is a shot in my neighborhood. I thought, you know what? It's dark outside. I'm gonna take my One Clik out there and just see how far can this beam go. You're looking at over 500 lumens. You're looking at a distance in that beam of over 650 feet. That's like the length of 2 football fields that beam is reaching, right?
That's a long ways. That shows you the kind of power, which, by the way, you're not going to be draining batteries because it doesn't take batteries. You can recharge this.
Right, exactly. So you don't have to do cash in the trash and keep throwing these away and keep replacing these. It's got a replaceable and removable, and most importantly, rechargeable battery. So you just charge up. We give you the cord. It will work and charge on any USB port. So I know, wait for those lights. I'm like excited.
Here we go.
Here we go, guys. Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna head over here, and I just want to show you this back wall area. So now you don't see it because it's dark, and then when I slowly lift up the floodlight, Now you can see that this is able to clearly illuminate 1 or 2 walls. Again, I'll bring it down so you don't see, or without the light, then I bring it up and show you how bright that is. And wait a minute, do we have an intruder coming in? Oh no,
Oh, it's just me.
it's just you.
Look at that,
Look
though.
how light,
It
bright.
really
Don't look
is
directly
bright.
at it. So now I'm going to pop this off, and I'm going to switch to this light, and I'm gonna head over here, Callie, to this wall, okay? I'm just going over here because you can see, look, this is the wall. You might not be able to see there's a wall there because it's dark. Then I bring that up, and now you can see clearly that there's a wall. I'm gonna walk over here, and I just want you to kind of just focus on the beam. Look how bright that is. I'm just gonna wave it kind of above and below cameras, and so you can just see in this kind of blue light, it kind of sparkles when it hits that camera. That tells you how nice and bright that beam is. Again, too bright for me to shine in my face. Obviously, it's gonna illuminate the wall, but the beam is what, to me, is most impressive. By the way, this is the latest and greatest in LED technology. It's actually called cob lighting. It stands for chip on board. So it's brighter and it lasts longer and it's more high quality. Thank you guys.
You know, yeah, thanks for the dimming. When you think about a flashlight, I mean, in the past, what do you buy? A flashlight, and then you buy another light that gives you a little bit more of an illumination experience because you need a little bit more distance. And then, you know, that little extension, like I'm calling it the little extension hose right there. That's my favorite thing. That wonderful little flex hose, which is included, it's not really a hose, it's more of like a...
It's just a snake, a tube, a bendable tube that's flexible and wraps around things or goes far.
And it serves 2 purposes. There's a light at the end and there's magnet.
Yeah, and so you get the length, the magnet, and the light. I'd say like three things to it, exactly. That's probably the most fun to demo. I love that clip of the deer. There's deer there. They're just standing. Isn't that crazy? They weren't even scared. That amazes me. But so this has the everyday uses, like, for example, walking your dogs in the evening time, to even more important, like, hey, I've got a car, I'm working on the car, I need to be hands-free. That's why I use the magnetic end. By the way, if you want to know how strong it is, look at this. Just picked up a hammer. Feel how heavy that hammer is.
That's crazy.
That's a no joke hammer. And I just picked it up with the power base. Again, if you miss it at the beginning of the presentation, I'll just go through it again. It's called One Clik because that's all it takes to change that quickly from the flashlight head to the flexible head. I know I'm doing it fast because it's kind of fun. It's like in and out, right? It's like, how fast can I do it to that bright floodlight?
Is this not the perfect present? Honestly, think about your list. Think about your son, daughter, your nephews, your nieces, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife, everybody.
Anybody would love to have this. Especially because you can't get it elsewhere, so it kind of makes you...
It's the world launch here.
Yeah, you see it and you're thinking, oh, I might look into that. You're not going to be able to look into it because you can't get it. If
you could find it anywhere else. I mean, I should say when you see it here next after the today's special, which is this day, our final airing, it's going to be $60 for the same bundle.
The price is ridiculous on this. I love it. I love it.
And there's free shipping, and there's FlexPay, $11.66. That's all it takes. If you want one red, one blue, one green, you can do that. If you want 2 of each, you can do that too. I mean, we all have needs when it comes to needing a flashlight, whether it's an emergency kit, going on a camping trip, taking a little walk at night. My neighbor, Bill, he walks every single night all around the neighborhood. He puts in like 3 or 4 miles, but he walks with a flashlight for safety reasons. We all know that's the way to do it. But this is so much more than a flashlight. And I think we all know you could spend $30 on just a flashlight. That doesn't give you this much power.
Well, yeah, and I'm glad you said that because let me just kind of go over again. Visually, I like this pedestal setup because this is what you would have to do otherwise or what you're getting with us. You'd have to buy a separate floodlight. This is a floodlight. These are probably 30, 40 bucks. Or, you know, you could spend more depending on the brand and the quality of lumen. So you'd have to get a flood. You'd have to get a flashlight. Then ours is way better than this rinky-dink thing. Ours is almost, I would almost consider it tactical grade. You can tell how the durable it is, the handle, and how far the beam goes. So ours is much durable and stronger than that. And then you'd have to buy a separate snake or neck or flexi light. You know, people like to take these and kind of put them over here. Callie, watch this. You ready for this? With ours, well, guess what? You can just do the same thing in hands-free and have a little reading light there.
Okay, ding, 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 ding.
You know what I mean? You just turn it on. You just have it here, and you're doing your reading or put it.
Did a great job on this. They really thought through all the things that, you know, were good in theory, but this is just so much better. And it's a bundle that works together and no batteries.
No, you don't need it. It's got the batteries in there and it's removable, replaceable, most importantly, it's rechargeable. We give you the cord, charge it up any port, a few good hours. It'll be red when it's charging, it'll turn blue when it's fully charged. Once it's fully charged, you're gonna get anywhere from 8 to up to 16, an average of 12 hours of runtime. I mean, that's unheard of. And again, at this quality, It's cob lighting. It's chip on board, not old school last year's LED.
Right,
so
right,
even better.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
If you have a boat, if you have an RV,
boat, I like that.
right?
Yeah, boat, that's a good one,
Every
yes.
boat needs to have a great light system just to be able to alert you. Things happen on boats.
So I've been told.
But you know, wherever we go, if you're going on a camping trip, I love camping. Sometimes you go on a bike ride and it gets a little dark before you kind of got a little delayed. All the things that you need light for, I mean, the list is a mile long. We all know that. But I love that this is the first interchangeable flashlight system we've ever seen.
I've never seen anything like this before. Everyone I've showed this to is like, oh, you should have seen Nicole Hickey. She was like, wait, it's rechargeable? wait, you get 3 heads? Wait, it doesn't require a regular battery? Like, she could not believe, blown away. And I asked somebody, I said, what would you think you would expect to pay for, honestly, like 3 flashlights in one with the case, and they were saying $79, $89.
I was literally going to say $79.
Right, that's about, and we're
didn't
what,
even talk
30,
about that.
like,
This is half of.
so that's why this is a no-brainer for yourself, for a gift. It's gifting season coming up. This is like, you cannot go wrong with this.
It is gifting season for sure.
So,
check off the people on your list. I know I heard Amy say 49 days till Christmas. That was Brandon, our producer, who, gosh, enlightened us how quickly this is happening. But I just love, you know me, Bobby, I love giving a gift that people are going to use. I'm a practical gift giver.
Yeah, I like that. And it makes you feel good when the person you give the gift to actually likes the gift and it's something that's usable but yet fun and new. So this is usable. I would say it's fun. Lights are fun. They're cool. And more importantly, they can be super helpful in emergencies. We all know too well here in Florida, the storms and all that stuff. When power goes out, what do you want to reach for? Do you want to reach for this big, heavy, clunky thing that you turn it on and see if you can even see the light? It's just so dim.
Crazy,
it has nothing on the OneClik. Or would you rather reach for something smaller, stronger, more durable, and has the ability to be rechargeable and have different heads to it?
This is so light.
I like that you're doing the red to red. Thank you. That's good. That's good.
I mean, it feels weighty for because it's a quality piece. But compared to this is literally, these are hard to maneuver. You can't
look at the comparison.
You know,
like show them side to side.
Oh, wow, look
there's your light. I don't know if you can see it, or maybe on the hand. Can you see that on the hand? And then here's my light.
Do that again.
Okay, there's
this is the big one,
from the bad flashlight, and then here's mine. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. I mean, it's so bright, it's blown out. Callie, let me show you this demo. This is really cool because we talked about how functional the Flexo head is.
Right.
Let's say you have something at the end of a drain or a tube, or maybe this is your car seat, somewhere where you can't easily get to.
Yeah.
Well, because you have this, now you're going to be able to get in there and use the skinniness to your advantage and come back. And now, guess what? You've retrieved this. I'll do you one better. I'm going to switch with you. Let's say you were cleaning the wedding ring, or you were the husband was cleaning the wedding ring. What did he do? Silly him, he dropped it down the drain, but you know you dropped it, so you're like, man, if I only had a tool that could go down there and retrieve it, and now you can stay married. You can stay married because you found the ring, right?
That would not be a conversation I'd like to be a part of,
no,
ever,
can you
for
imagine?
any of you.
Can you imagine?
But no, isn't that a great feature? That's one of the 3 different flashlights. It's 3 flashlights in one interchangeable system. Take a look at all the things you're getting. And the case is included. That blew me away, actually.
Did you
I
like
got here
that?
and I was like, wait, the case is included. That's really cool because everything stays organized.
And they're color coordinated. See how the color of the top of the case is blue, kind of goes with the lock ring, goes with the flashlight rim. It's all kind of color coordinated, so that's super cool as well.
Blue is #1 major hot seller right now. Like I said before, we're not limiting 1 per customer. That sounds crazy to some of you, but if you've got people on your list that you know are like, I just don't know, I'm out of ideas. They seem to have everything. You know, I was thinking about like my nephew, Casey. He just moved into his first like off-campus apartment with a buddy at college.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you're starting up a new apartment, you need everything, right? That is one of the first things you should give somebody that is starting a new life.
Absolutely, and you should have, I say you should have 3 of these. You should have 1 in your garage, and you should have 1 in each of the cars, I think.
I just called my nephew Casey, and that's my other nephew, but my nephew Blake is the one that's going to college right now.
All your nephews need them.
Well, I've got 2, and you're absolutely right.
And I love that we showed the drain demo. I kind of gave you an example of that. I love that we showed this situation where, look at it, the magnetic base. You can go right to the side of your car, so now you can, do what you need to do, and you've got that light that you can trust, that you can count on, that's strong enough, again, between 500 to 1,000 lumens, so you're really getting that strength to be able to get that beam to where you need it. So whether you need a small area of light on the snake head, a medium of the flashlight, or a wide swath, which would be the cases in which you'd use the floodlight, OneClik has you covered for all 3 scenarios.
And that magnet is on both the base of this interchangeable system and on the tip of the flex tube.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 magnets. I love that because you need your hands when you're like, whether you're, not that I tinker under the hood of the car, but you know what?
But you look good doing it. You look like you were ready to go. You were ready to rock.
But if your power goes out and you need to like get to the, you know, to the circuit breaker, you can attach it there and then cast the light into the garage for any of the supplies that you might need to bring into the house or the basement or the attic. You know what I'm saying?
And let's, if we can, turn those lights down again, because I like showing off the beam and especially the floodlight. And it really, and you like doing the magnetic demo like that. So I'm gonna walk over here and show you, let's do the floodlight first. So I'm gonna switch this head off, put it on the floodlight, and show you this back wall. Again, the purpose of this demonstration is to show you how dark is it with no light. It's hard to see anything except the Christmas tree. And then when I get the flood on it, again, it's giving you a flood amount of light. Again, this is over 1,000 lumens. There is how dark it is without, and then there is how light it is with it on. Then I'm gonna head over here. I'm gonna put the flashlight on and kind of go over here to the wall. You don't see anything here. Now when I put the light on it, look how bright that wall is. Again, there's dark. Callie, will you do me a favor, stand in front of that wall? Like, can you, I don't even think you can see right now that there's a person in front of that wall. But guess what?
In front of the wall.
Here I go. There she is, the cat burglar right there. The prettiest cat burglar I've ever seen. But yeah, I mean, you could just see the beam back here hitting off the wall and how light it is and how bright it is. And while we have these lights out, I want to show one more demo of why we have these lights out. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to switch the heads out one more time. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put the flood on over here, okay? With me? All right, thank you guys. So here I've got it magnetized to the toolbox. So if I'm doing a project right here, now I can see hands-free. But more realistically, watch this. I'm gonna put it to the side of the toolbox. It magnetizes there, lift it up here, go down here, and then look at this.
See?
Now I can see if I'm stranded on the side of the road, I need to change a tire. Here I can get low, hands-free. I've got the right tool for the job. We're gonna show you what tool you need to get this tire in the next presentation, but for now, the One Clik is doing its job above and beyond and giving you that wide swath of light with that brightness, with the latest and greatest in technology, and with the feature of being able to be magnetic to any of those surfaces that you need.
Here's the fun part to me, because I'm sure we all have at least one flashlight in our house somewhere. And somewhere is that key word there.
Somewhere is.
I thought it was in the laundry room. No, I moved it to the garage.
Where did I put it?
This is 3 flashlights in one case. You'll always know where every light source is. And it will always, I mean, be a charge. Like I said, you don't have to keep buying batteries over and over. There's a rechargeable battery inside. You use the cable to charge this up through a USB port. It's so good that you never have to spend any more money. And to me, that always means full power wherever you are. I love these nature scenes. That's totally my vibe right there.
That's your vibe right there?
Oh, I'm so a campfire girl. Let's go. Find some wood and build a fire.
There's just all kind of great places that this is useful, whether it's a power outage or just using it as a working light or going camping or walking the dog or breakdowns or anything like that. And the fact that you get the case, this is important because if you're anything like me, you lose things so easily. So when I have a place to put back all the interchangeable heads and the stake light and the flex light and the power, it just makes it that much easier to locate. And it looks good. It looks like a little, like you said, a mini briefcase, a little travel briefcase.
I just like the feeling of being organized and knowing where I'm in the process of organizing my office and my laundry room right now because I have 3 shelves in my laundry room. They're my gift shelves for the holidays. I mean, it's starting to get crunch time. So I'm just thinking.
Now it's going to help you with your organizing, right?
Well, when you organize, you know exactly where something is for your own personal use. That's a great feeling. If you wanted to tuck a couple of these off to the side for a holiday gift, there is extended holiday returns. You've got all the way through the end of January, you know. Literally 2.5 months before you even have to think about whether or not somebody wants to keep it and it's the perfect gift for them. No stress whatsoever. If you miss out on this, though, you're not going to find it in retail. And it is only, well, the price is a today's special price versus tomorrow it's going to be like, I think it's $60. And there's free shipping today. And that goes for as many as you would like, even if you want to, even if you wanted to send this ahead of time before the holidays to whoever else wants to receive it, free shipping there as well. Everybody gets the extended holiday returns. I know we're crunching. This is now a minute on the clock.
Less than a minute.
Close to 11,000 gone right now,
Love
Bobby.
it.
Blue may be gone within the next 2 minutes.
Did I tell you that it's IPX rated, so you can
Thank you.
just
I meant to mention.
you're not going to dunk this in water. That's not what it's meant for. But if something gets dropped in a little bit of water, you can use that magnetic end to pick up those keys just that easily. And then over here, check this out. This is magnetic too, so if you are working above carpet, you don't really see anything in that carpet. But just move it over there slowly but surely. Look at all of this stuff that it just picked up. Can you imagine stepping on that? Oh my gosh,
no.
if my kiddo stepped on that, that would be
could be a ring, or it
big
could be a
time
hairpin.
trouble. Again, one click off, one click on. That's how easy it is. One click off, one click on, and your power button's right there, and you've got that bright light anywhere that you need to go. 360 with the hanger. Can't go wrong with the one click, can you, Callie?
It's so innovative. I love this, and what a great concept. Really, it's something that you've never seen before, this all-in-one integrated system. It's patented.
Patented.
Yeah.
Patented product, can't find it anywhere else. Hope you get in on it tonight.
I hope you do too. Don't miss this great price. It's going to be a lot more later. 885-138 is the item number. We still have red.